Yo, what's up everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your Monday so far. But yeah, what's up everyone? What's up Jones? What's up Sandman? What's up Aimless? How are we doing? Also, what's up YouTube? Haven't streamed on YouTube in a bit. Are you? Doing pretty good. What about you? Just came home? Hell yeah. I just finished work for the day as well and now ready to stream. Alright. So today we're gonna be checking out the XPAD Mini from PULSAR. It's brand new. Just hit the store. It's also the first really relevant rhythm game launch that I've seen in a bit. Pew Pew YouTube time? Probably no Pew Pew, but YouTube time for sure. Cheer for Big at 7 PM. Or we talking about I Am Cologne. Yo, what's up, hi, dude? How we doing? I will be cheering for Big indeed. Is the Swiss player still on Big? What was he called again? I forgot his name. Hey, what's up everyone? One Piece is here as well. Obviously. And here's the XPAD. So for those of you who don't know, I did have an Osu phase recently. I haven't played in about a month or two, so I'm gonna be insanely rusty. But we might be playing Osu on stream. I don't know yet, but probably. Probably. I kind of want to check it out in game. Kind of have to, because it's literally made for rhythm games. Estella is also pretty goated, but I have barely touched that game. Your voice sounds deeper than in videos? It really depends on... I don't even know. It depends on what mood I'm in. When I do my videos, sometimes I'm definitely a bit of a brighter voice. But yeah, I might sound a bit different than in my videos for sure. Wait, can I listen to my mic? Oh yeah, okay, it sounds good. Perfect. Was that Ends and is that Eternal Fire now? Wait, who are we talking about? Oh yeah, Regon, exactly. He's not that big anymore. That's unfortunate. Was it Ends? I did not know that. Who is Eternal Fire? I know nothing about CS2 competitive right now, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't tuned in a while. I got my Shure soft today. When I scratched it with my nails, I already see some dirt. Wait, when did you get it? Yesterday? That's crazy. You might have to take a shower. I think I heard a rumor about artisan pads coming with some type of like shiny coating on them, and maybe when you scratch it, you can see the factory sheen on it, like the factory coating. It should be something very slight though. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just gone in like a few weeks. Was it Ends Turkish org? Eternal Fire, okay, Eternal Fire. Eternal Fire, CS2 work. Interesting. Oh no, I've definitely seen the logo before. But yeah, Regon, my goat. Interesting. Were they putting coatings on now? I feel like that has been a thing for a while. It's just like a factory shine coating that... A coating that was... That somebody talked to me about who works in the industry. They could be talking bullshit though. But I have heard that before. I'm thinking about just buying some cheap pads and throw it out the window after 1 to 2 months. I kinda get that, but you can also just wash it. How's it going, Jakey? What's up, Flavia? How are you doing? I'm doing great. I had a decent Monday so far, although I'm feeling a bit wonky today. I feel like I didn't really chill this weekend. except for on Saturday. Yesterday I pretty much hustled the entire day. I have not been here for like a year. What's up, Noah? Thanks for stepping by again. Got the Super Strike 3 days ago, an absolute banger. Getting some skates soon. They're trash. I agree. They're definitely not safe, and they're very slow on a lot of mouse pads. I'm glad you're enjoying it though, and welcome back. If you need any skate recommendations, let me know. And if you do want skate recommendations, let me know what pad you're using and what softness. You good? Nice to hear. What's up, Sheena? I don't know, bought mine 2 to 3 months ago, didn't notice any shine or anything. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to notice it. Bought the lime green SUP. Oh, the prototype. Oh yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I'm not the biggest fan of the base in terms of the firm. I feel like it could be even firmer and have even more rebound, but I think it's already like one of the best pads in the entire market. I think the S2P Quantum Edition without the tracking issues is like my second favorite pad of all time right now. What dots are you running on the L7? So I sanded the base and now I'm using the Dysphoria Manta Rays. Yokabuko, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Nice car. Also shout out to FA Marissimo, Cap, and no, that's actually all of them. Thanks for following what's been gone for those entire 10 hours. Oh, not 10 hours. 16 hours, 17 hours. Appreciate the follows. Bought the lime green SCP prototype today. Oh yeah. I did see that in the story. There's a very limited amount of those pads. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I think it's super based. I will take care of this year the way you said. I have that sheet bookmarked. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you ever need any help cleaning your mouse pad, you can always do !clean. The Dysphoria Manta Rays, they're not really that perfect in terms of the rounding. Like you can see, they have a bit of an edge to them, but they're super fast. I can definitely recommend them so far if you want like very speedy dot skates, and they're also very smooth. What glass pad you use nowadays? I don't use glass. If I have to use glass, I'm on the Polarity. Kind of like a balanced glass pad. I think I would actually prefer faster glass pads these days. I love like super fast cloth pads, like the PD170. I'll talk about the PD170. I'm still gonna have to order that spare unit. I really want to back up. It was up Phut or Putt. Super Strike 2 is by far the worst skates I've ever tried. Bro got the Super Strike 2 already, that's crazy. What would you recommend, dots or big skates like core pads on my Saturn mouse pad? I would go for big skates on your Saturn. Definitely big skates. I just go for the Unusual Way Sports Magic Ice. You can do ! Skates. I have a link for the store in my chat. Actually, let me do that for you. Do you play CS? I used to play CS. I have like 4K hours. I don't play it at the moment though. I quit a few years ago. I never really got that deep into CS2, just CSGO back in the days. But yeah, Manta Rays are pretty dope. Is the new LGG ES base better than Artisan? In terms of the stickiness, yeah, I would say so. The Slim Flex is pretty Slim Flex is, oh wait, you're talking about the LGG. You're just talking about the PULSAR esports pads, right? Stickiness is better, I'd say so, on the firmer versions, but they're not as firm as the mid on Artisan. They're still gonna have some softness to it. As someone who enjoys the speed of stock Superlight 2C skates, is a Silver Fox the best option? Yes, for sure. 1 like on YouTube is crazy. I don't really stream on YouTube too often, so I just do it for the community there, so they can have access to my unboxing videos, because I feel like it makes sense that my YouTube audience has access to my VODs for unboxing products that I might be reviewing in the future, so they can go back and watch my initial impressions and the unboxing. And then I can also link it in the future, which I actually should start doing. I didn't do it for the A9 mini video. Maybe I should start linking my my live stream VODs on YouTube as well, so they can see the initial impressions and unboxings. Mine can't stay still on the desk. Yeah, artisan mids were pretty slidey. Maybe the new sticky pad from Piranha Mouse is gonna fix that. We'll have to see. Looks pretty good so far. I might be able to check it out pretty soon with a new version of the Quantum Edition that might release down the line. Is there a big difference between the 60HE Plus and the V2? No, not at all. If you got a custom build, no. If you have a stock 60HE build, like a full-on stock build, then yeah, absolutely. In terms of sound and feel, but in terms of performance, nope. Yeah, stock switches on the original 60HE are really bad. How unusual Wasteport Silver Fox full ones? They're very, very smooth. They're a bit slower than some of the fastest skates out there for sure, but they're very, very smooth and super silent. Best mouse skates for cloth pads? I'd say Magic Ice if you're looking for speed. And also consistency. They don't really slow down too much over time. Tomorrow will come my new OP180K V2. I'll give it a try again. Hell yeah. I hope you're gonna enjoy it this time around. If you don't end up liking it too much, I can definitely recommend swapping out the cable to like a Piranha Mouse flex cord or a Midori wired V2 cable. I can highly recommend both as long as you either use a bungee or stick it onto the back of your monitor or something like that with a piece of tape. I can definitely recommend that. Super Light skates the same as the Super Strike? No, not at all. Super Strike are a lot slower and just really, really bad. The Super Light 2C skates were actually really good. They do wear down a bit faster than most skates, but they were actually pretty decent. There's a delay on YouTube. Can you check? I cannot check. I'm just very slow with reading chat because I have a lot of people on Twitch watching me. That's probably the main reason. There shouldn't really be a delay. Yo, what's up, Demo Cool? What's up, Lettons? Thank you for follows. Appreciate that. As fast pad enjoyer, what's your opinion on Cordura pads? They were mega based. They have texture, they're fast, they're consistent, and don't wear down too much over time. They're actually pretty easy to clean. They're pretty nice. I feel like we need more Cordura pads on the market. I know somebody's working on a Cordura pad behind the scenes with a very firm base, so keep your eyes open. The only issue is gonna be static electricity buildup, but that's also the same with the PD170. It still has static buildup because it's synthetic fibers. You happy with that plus minus 30 gram tweet? Their Max Gaming will get it? Hell yeah. Yeah, Magic Ice were Max Gaming now. Pretty nice. Unusual Way Sports. Shout out to my goats. Thorn V2 coming when? On the 16th when it releases. My video should be up at the same time when the product releases. You're definitely gonna have to wait for that one. It's very good. Got the wall hack silent UHMWPE today for my polarity. I like them a lot so far. Did you get the dots or the pills? Video, what's up and guilty? Hope you're doing well. Are you mainly L7 Ultra? No. I'm just using it right now because the mouse that I'm normally using is an unreleased mouse and I can't really show it too much. Any idea when the Atlantis refresh is coming? I think it's gonna take a while. Either at the very end of this year or at the beginning of next year. L7 Ultra is base though. I just don't like the skate ridges. I sanded the base to get rid of them. Yo, Combatarian, thank you for follow. Appreciate that. Still original G-Break Super Light with core pads. That's pretty based. On a Zero? Yeah, that was my combo for like 2 years almost when I still played CSGO. And the original Super Light released. Thinking of getting a Pulsar X2H Crazy Light Mini in a few weeks. What mouse feet would you recommend for it? I go for Unusual Way Sports. Unusual Way Sports Magic Ice. You can do exclamation mark skates. It's on their store. They're affordable. You can also get them on Max Gaming if you're from Europe. And if you get the big pad skates, you're not going to have any issues on most software pads either. Only thing I don't really like too much about the Crazy Light are the skate ridges. I used a bungee before, but sometimes felt the wire touching. Oh yeah, you need to be very specific about the placement of the bungee. It needs to be not too close to the mouse because then you're gonna have more slack wire being close to the mouse and having a chance of like driving over the cable with your mouse. Have you heard anything of the unreleased Sawi pad? No, but I do know that Sawi is gonna do like an event pretty soon. Maybe there's gonna be something there. There's a 0.5 second delay. Oh yeah, that's unplayable. I was asking about the XM2 in YouTube comments. I have almost the same size hands as yours and was thinking of trying it out, so could maybe make a YouTube short on it. Probably not gonna be able to do that, I'm sorry. I have so much shit I need to do. XM2 is just too big for my likings. But if you want a big claw focus mouse, it's very, very based. If Artisan would solve their hair issue on the Zero, would be great. I know, right? I don't think the Artisan brush is gonna be able to help you out in that department either. Compared to Cyclone Pros, at least for me, they feel a bit harder. Which skates are you talking about? The Magic Ice? Buying a Jules Lycan has cured my desire to buy new mice. I don't think I'm ever gonna go for anything more than 40 grams. I like my Lycan a lot, but I'm having tracking issues with my pink units. I have a pink Lycan that I bought myself. And for some reason, sometimes when tracking with it on several of my mouse pads that I've tried so far, it just stops tracking for a second, like super randomly. Fucking sucks. I'm talking to support, but they're not helping at all right now. At least they've not been able to help me so far. IPI or IPE? I haven't really looked at that brand yet. Any chance of getting Max Gaming to allow orders to UK? Probably not. I'm sorry. That's just a political issue. What's that XPAD mini thing though? It's mainly a keypad for rhythm games like Osu. And I do actually play Osu occasionally, so we might be getting Osu gameplay this stream. Depending on what I'm feeling like. I'm pretty trash at the game. I'm a fucking 6-digit. I do have a 200 pp play though, so it can't be that bad, right? Do you think the Jing will be a clone of the Hadias Plus? Yeah, it will be very similar. I felt a prototype over at Gamescom in 2024 if it's the Jing mouse. I still didn't get confirmation, but that was indeed very, very highly inspired by the Hadias Plus, and I fucking loved it. So I think I'm gonna love the Jing as well. I can't wait for it to release, man. It's gonna be freaking awesome. What happened to the Razer pads? People hyped them for like 48 hours and I've not seen a single one. I know, right? Nobody ever bought it. I don't see anyone actually rocking the new Gigantus V2 Pro. It's a really decent pad. It's just, I think it's mainly because the trend right now are just very, very hard pads. And the Razer Gigantus V2 Pro is not really that hard. Like all of the pads. I do know they have different types of softnesses, but they're all like a bit on the softer end. Yo, Legendary and Cola check. Thanks for followers, appreciate that. The Hydrate, I got you. Hey, what's up, Doshima? How are we doing? I'm doing great, man. What about you? Another Hydrate? That's crazy. How's the bike now that you have it back? Yo, what's up, dude? Ah, my god, I'm so hyped. I really need to go biking more. It's just, at the moment, I'm grinding a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And I don't really have that much time. It's been doing great, though. My fork feels as good as ever. It was mainly my fork that was absolutely just fucked. But now it works. And I'm stoked to be biking again. I did buy like a seasonal bike pass for all of our parks here, and I still need to go pick it up. I just haven't had that much time to go biking yet. Got my keycaps, keyboard strap, and 3 different dot skates. Hell yeah. You enjoy the emote. What is the best mouse money can buy today, except for the Viper and the GPX? I wouldn't buy a Super Strike at all. I wouldn't even call it anything close to the best mouse out there in the market right now. But yeah, Viper V4 Pro for sure. But there's no such thing as a best mouse. If you're talking about best specs and best tech, the Viper V4 Pro is the king right now. But other than that, the best mouse for you is the one that suits your hand size, your grip, and also your personal preferences. Wrong, Lycan is too goated. Yeah, tell that to my Lycan with the 3950 that's having tracking issues. The 3955 version seems to be flawless though so far. Maybe it's just an issue on my unit, but I have another friend who's also having tracking issues. I think it's just like any faster pad that I use it on, I'm having tracking issues. It's probably just their firmware. I don't even know. I'm talking to support right now, and yeah, they haven't been able to help me yet. Ordered the Gaming Hub 8K kit, but forgot the dongle? Wait, what Gaming Hub 8K kit? What's that? Gaming Hub 8K kit. Oh, the 8K hub thingy. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. What do you mean forgot the dongle? The cable that you need for it? Yeah, the 8K powered USB hub, exactly. Yeah. Tell giveaway in the title again. Orange rolls in 2 hours. Oh, wait, really? Let me check my Discord real quick. Also, for anybody who didn't know, we have a Discord server called Peripherals for anything peripherals. It's right over here at !Discord. We're currently running a giveaway on a DIY mousepad by Orient in the giveaway channel. And I'm looking at it right now. It is ending in 2 hours. You were right. Alright. So for anyone who wants to join the giveaway, I'll share it with you guys on screen here in a sec. I can do a AdCom giveaway. Yeah, we can do that. There you go. Let me check my Twitch chat if it's working as well. Now I'll have to edit com. And I'll change my title as well. There you go. Should all be updated now. How many people have entries so far? So that's the thing. I cannot see that with the new bot that I'm using. I'd highly assume we're in the hundreds. I highly assume so. Freaking turtle bot? I know, right? Yeah, you can do exclamation mark giveaway now. All right. Song request? I got you. Oh wait, my queue is fricked. Clear queue. Do you play rhythm games with that? Yeah, it's mainly meant for Osu and rhythm games in general. Yeah, for sure. Pretty hyped to check it out because the guy behind the scenes that has been working on this project, or like leading the entire project, is actually Shun, who used to be a coach in esports. Then he founded Aimers, which obviously anybody from my community is gonna know. And now he's actually a product manager over at PULSAR, which is absolutely sick. I'm super stoked for Shun, and this is like the first product that is being launched that he has been leading the project for, which is kind of sick. And yeah, of course, now PULSAR Esports. He's now the manager for PULSAR Esports, which is freaking sick as hell as well. And dude, PULSAR on Rivals right now are freaking clapping cheeks. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, PULSAR Esports and Rivals are absolutely annihilating at the moment. Shun Giga Chat for sure. How are you doing? I'm doing great. What about you, Adam? I've not been tapped in for a while as ATK. Kind of hated it in the community now. Depends. I mean, they're still out there cloning pretty much anyone out there on the market and just throwing in their internals and calling it a day. So yeah, I guess they are still kind of hated. But they're pretty good in terms of volume. Like the ATK A9 Mini Plus, it's freaking goated. And you can get it for like 60 bucks. Kind of nuts. Like 60 euros. I feel like they make great products. Like they don't really make too much. They kind of just do the internals and slap it into an OEM model most of the time. But their products are very, very good value for sure. It's just that not everybody's gonna enjoy a company that's just out there cloning everyone in terms of their shape and not making anything from the ground up. I'm good. Happy to hear that. Yo, what's up, Glazin? Also, Gia, thanks for being here, by the way. Really appreciate that. Love you, man. What's up, Glazin? How we doing? I bought a Super Strike and there's a setting called Game Surface Mode. Should I keep it on? You can keep it for the Artisan Zero. Probably just you can do whatever. It doesn't matter for you. It's mainly for glass pads. If you're on a glass pad, I can recommend turning it off. For your mouse pad, you can either have it on or off. It doesn't really matter. M-Choice or ATK, which do you prefer? I'd say ATK for the variety of mice that I personally enjoy. Music is fucked. Thanks for letting me know. And then M-Choice for the L7 lineup, which I just absolutely love. The rest is kind of not really that interesting for me personally, but I'm sure the other products are good as well. Current main. I don't really have a main since I'm always reviewing new stuff. I would say that I really, really like the shape of the CR Coco one though. That's like one of my favorite shapes on the market right now. Lycan is also super goated on my first reviewers unit that I didn't have any issues with. Getting stuff sorted before I run some games? Hell yeah. Hope we're gonna have some wonderful games with teammates that are not gonna be throwing. Yeah, no worries. Found out I won the Magger 60HE Ultra when I was at the beach? That is crazy, dude. What keyboard are you on at the moment? Is it gonna be like an upgrade for you? Yo, what's up, sheep? How we doing? I hope you had a wonderful night of sleep. Assuming you just woke up. Either that or you're probably gonna go to sleep soon, right? And just finally got off Realtek controllers with their latest A7 V3. What's the A7 V3? I don't remember that one. Woke up? Ah, yeah. A7 V3 mouse. Oh yeah, the GPX clone. I didn't know they had a new Nordic mouse. That's pretty dope. Didn't know that. Can you tell me how much stopping power the Otsu V2 has compared to the Zero? I'd say like just a tad less. Zero is already pretty fast. Like the Zero is a balance pad, not a proper control pad. And Otsu is, I'd say it has like 5% less stopping power. It's not really a huge difference, but it is rather fast compared to a Zero. It's more the dynamic friction that's less. Would be good to see a mid-year roundup. That's a solid idea. I'll think about it. I definitely need more video ideas because there's not really that many product releases at the moment. Or at least not too many super interesting ones. On the Flux 60HE, oh yeah, that's not really gonna be an upgrade. It's more like a side grade or a birthday gift for someone. Do you mainly play Apex Legends? No, I mainly play Marvel Rivals at the moment. Would you recommend keyboard armrest, and what is your thoughts on it? I can recommend it for anyone who feels like they get fatigued with their wrist by having it angled too much over time. If you ever feel fatigue on your wrist, I can highly recommend it. I have an injured left wrist. I have like a slightly torn tendon. So that's why I absolutely need it. I cannot survive without this personally. What are your thoughts on the L7? It's goated. Great value still. This is the newest version with your Kale optical switches inside of it, and I can still highly recommend it. The only issue I have is slam clicking below 3 milliseconds of debounce time. They need to fix their slam click filter on the firmware. That's the absolute only issue I have. I don't notice it in game, but some people will. I have another Flux 60HE PCB just sitting as a spare. Interesting. Was it like from a review unit or some type of thing, or did you just get a spare? Kiboji sending their Cheers keycaps. Ooh. That sounds like a dope keyboard build, dude. Yo, what's up, Tommy Trill figure? Such a freaking goated name. Yeah, A7 is the GPX clone for sure, yeah. Nordic 54L is gonna be dope on that one for sure. Yeah, no worries, mob up. I love the Otsu texture, same. It's super iconic. Is there anyone using sleeves on cloth? A lot of people. Especially in Valorant. I'm gonna be trying this sleeve on cloth today, which is the newest Midori BAM V2 sleeve that I just received today. It's an early sample of it. And the difference with this sleeve is gonna be that it's partially made out of bamboo fibers, which supposedly is gonna be a lot smoother over on cloth pads. So I think this is gonna be, or like this could be the new go-to sleeve recommendation for a lot of people, because it should be compatible with a lot more cloth pads compared to your regular arm sleeves, where you need to make sure that the specific arm sleeve that you're using at the moment is going to be compatible with the cloth pad that you're using. This is pretty niche if you even can. What would you compare the Key 83 to a PD170? I mained the Key 83 mid before I mained the PD170, and I'd say that the Key 83 is like 5% slower than the PD170. There's a noticeable step in terms of overall speed for sure. It's also like the PD170 is a lot less textured. It's very smooth. There's only very little texture that you can actually pick up from it. And then also the consistency, I feel like, is almost similar to the Key 83, but the Key 83 has that hexagon pattern that kind of locks you in the X and Y axis, whereas on this one it's more of a blank canvas, I could say. Could you try the Midori sleeve with the Key 83? I can definitely do that. First version of the sleeve was not compatible with it. If you stick around and remind me, I will definitely check that out for you. Is it still good to use a mouse with paw 3395? I don't know the difference really. You're absolutely fine. Don't worry. Honestly, pretty much nobody's going to be able to notice a difference. It's more like the functionalities that those sensors come with. As a video idea, you could do something like a China mouse roundup or a video about dots. Oh yeah, I should do a modern day dot skate video, but the issue is as soon as I start talking about dot skates, everybody's gonna ask me about some random ass dot skate that I've never heard about, and then I feel the need to check that out for them, and then it's just an endless cycle. Yo, what's up, Simply Smoke? How we doing? But yeah, guys, don't forget about the giveaway. You can do exclamation mark giveaway in chat. We have about 1.5 hours left on the giveaway over on my Discord server, Paracord. Five-hour dot skate tier list, exactly. What do you mean he's fine? You're telling me that you can't tell the difference between 20k static? I know, right? Unusable. Truly unusable. An all-around sleeve? Yeah, this could be like the new go-to all-around sleeve for sure. Feels more consistent during summer? Yeah, for sure. Over humidity changes, sleeves can definitely help. Humidity and temperature changes, of course. HE switch review? Dude, there are a billion Hall effect switches out there, and as soon as I start talking about one single switch, everybody's gonna ask me about 10 different other ones. So that's why I don't really talk about it. And also, just Hall effect switches are just straight up personal preference and nothing other than that. Pretty much none of them are just objectively bad these days. To be completely honest, is wall hack overrated like the class pad? I wouldn't say they're overrated, but I'd say they might be a bit overpriced, but you're also just paying for the artwork a lot of the time. But the new packaging is super solid. I just wish it had like a handle on the packaging so that you can actually carry it around like LAN events and stuff like that. You also do get some skates and the cloth and all that type of stuff inside of the box, so compared to some of the competitors, they're not really that overpriced. I'd love to see wall hack at like 100 euros though. That would be pretty sick. Pretty difficult for a Danish company to do that though. I love the CR005. I personally don't, but it's like a high quality pad for sure. And if you want a glass pad that you can press into to become slower, it's pretty good for sure. There's a reason Logitech are still using their sensor from a century ago. I don't really think there's a... I mean, yeah, there is a reason for it. Bureaucracy and a lack of will of doing innovation or pushing innovation in sensory technology. I mean, if it works, it works. And that's kind of their motto, I guess. I stayed in my rotation next to polarity. I feel like the CR005 is like a breath of fresh air though, for sure. If you want to try out something different. Which are the most hyped coming releases? Jaco haven't been up to date with the news. There's basically nothing we're waiting for except for like the Lamsu Thorn V2. And yeah, I can't really think of anything else right now. We're kind of in the trenches, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, legit can't. Yeah, Hadias Plus Pro. The Hadias Plus Pro is a huge upcoming release. PULSAR esports series, like the Pro series with the Jing. And yeah, I think that's about it at the moment. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I forgot about two things. So the final mouse that's gonna supposedly start shipping in like 5 to 6 weeks, the SLX. And then there's also the ROM Leviathan V4 GT that will have magnetic switches, and that one's gonna be releasing very soon. Like very soon. Okay, we got more products to look forward to than I thought we were. What are your recommendations for dots to use on a Hayate Otsu V2? I'd use corner or pad skates on the Otsu V2. Or universal skates. The capsules from Unusual Wastesports, actually. If you absolutely need dots though, I'd say something a bit smoother because the texture of the Hayate Otsu is pretty like kind of rough. Yeah, maybe the Magic Ice Plus from Unusual Waste Sports. Those are very, very smooth. Have you ever tried the Matrova glass pad? I have not. Hitscan Hyperlight or L7 Ultra? Both are goated. I'd say if you really want a hit scan, you should probably wait for the new version. They're doing a V2. All of everything that's peripherals for gaming except controller based. I'm thinking, wow, I'm showing you my bar for like 30 minutes and it won't go through. No clue what you're talking about. On YouTube? Maybe you'll have to like open a new window and try again. Any mouse from 2024 and onwards is good enough. I agree. Like most of them. The vast majority for sure. File mouse not shipping? Yeah, we'll see. 6-pack bars? I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. Picking up a Beast Chief for review? I got one on the way. I hope it's gonna arrive soon. I wonder if I'm gonna have any firmware issues with the new update. Only tried orange dots because I want fast gates on my Londa Blitz hard. Future coming on. Honestly? Yeah, no. The orange West Lab, the big orange West Lab dots, if you have a very, very firm base mouse pad, I can highly recommend them. And then also the Magic Ice Plus are also like pretty similar, I'm not gonna lie. They're fast, smooth, and just pretty goated. Popping out with a GPX1 and CS2, hell yeah. I mean, as long as you actually enjoy using the shape and you feel comfortable on it, it's gonna be goated for you. Oh, you're talking about mountain bike bars. Oh. Wait, you've been doing it for 30 fucking minutes, dude, how? Are you cutting a carbon one or an alloy one? I just have like a pipe cutter that I use for my alloy ones. I'm on a rental bar. That one I cut in like, I don't know, 12 seconds. It is cheap as Ultra Glide dots. Yeah, West Labs are best value at the moment, I'd say. Why are your hands so still? Is the PD170 locked? I just don't have any shakes. Or do I have shakes? No, I don't. I'm well trained for making mouse review videos. Hydrate, I got you. Did I miss a giveaway? No, you can do exclamation mark giveaway. It's on my Discord server. Bottle on the Blitz in hard too after I got the soft, and it's so much better than the soft one. I had the mid one and then afterwards I ordered the hard one, and I also prefer the hard one. Motto on dot skates is if they ain't as cheap as Ultra Glide or West Lab, it ain't for me. Fair enough. He is shaking. Is the Hayatsu durable? I'd say it's ever so slightly above average because it's a bit more textured, but it's just a cloth pad at the end of the day. Mountain bikes, you got a Kona Operator 2019 Alloy Custom Freeride build? I'm gonna have to Google that right now. Kona Operator. That looks dope, dude. Like a proper bike park build. Hell yeah. That's a dope frame. I didn't know you wrote bikes as well. That's mega base sheep. Dude, we should do like a freaking mountain bike meetup for the community at some point. There's a lot of people out there riding mountain bikes and we're seeing. Going to Tokyo, so getting an artisan while there, not sure which one. You should try them all out. Bro saving for VIP while we hydrating Jaco, exactly. An actual team effort. Alright, I think we're gonna have to unbox something, dude. We've been yapping. Oh dude, look at it, it's doing the super glide thingy. The wall hack ad. The wall hack shorts. That's how fast the PD170 is. It's totally not because the the box isn't 100% flat. Yo, 88 Tricky, congrats on the VIP. I worked before. I was a baker in a bike store, so I got oh, that's fucking sick, dude. That's so sick. Are you in the southern part of Germany then? Alright, I'm gonna give you the VIP here. VIP 88 Tricky. Thanks for watching my streams so much, dude. Enjoy the VIP. And he got money for the hydrate. That's crazy. Flavi almost got his VIP. Hell yeah. Yeah, no worries. You know what the best part is? I don't even know what VIP does. I have no clue what advantages they have. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to set it up so that VIPs and subs can send links in chat, URLs. That I really want to do. Just looks cool, I guess. No absolute north without any mountains, but I. That's hilarious. Unlucky. Sloped Euro build? Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking sick. A Ghost Riot? I remember that one. Oh, now I do. That's sick, dude. Holy. Bikes have just got so sick, it's crazy. Anyway, I think it's about time we unbox something, chat. Also, don't forget about the giveaway, exclamation mark giveaway. Alright. I think for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna be using the sleeve and also gonna check out some different pads. So I'm gonna unbox the Midori sleeve first. Before we open it up, let me talk more about Midori. So Midori is a oh shit, that's a wrong link. Midori sleeve. You went from Berlin to Heide. I guess that's a bit unfortunate in some departments, but surely it's not that bad. So here is Midori's web store. First of all, huge thanks for sending it out. This is a pre-production sample that I'm going to be checking out before it releases, so that I can give feedback upon it to both Midori themselves and also my community, because my community, obviously aiming community, certainly does have some interest in sleeves, especially because this one is going to be different than most of them. I'm gonna pull up some more info on this specific sleeve so I can tell you exactly what it's made of. So here's the store page. There you go. That's the store page. So it comes in 4 different sizes. They have a size guide over here that you can also use to find the best size for you. I use this guide as well, so we'll be able to see here how well it actually fits me. Then in terms of the blend, this one is very interesting. It is very different compared to most sleeves out there on the market. It is made with a 28% bamboo fiber, 54% nylon, and 18% spandex blend. The bamboo fiber adds softness and breathability, the nylon gives structure, and the spandex provides stretch and compression. So this is what makes this one special. There's no sleeve like this on the market in terms of this blend, and it should be compatible with a wide variety of cloth and glass pads. That is the main marketing of this sleeve. So I'm pretty hyped to check it out because I have never been able to enjoy a sleeve on a cloth pad so far, and I've tried about 12 of them. I also used to be on very highly textured pads, and just on very textured pads, most of the sleeves just do not work. And if you have a cloth pad that you want to hear my feedback on with this sleeve, I'm definitely gonna be able to do that in this stream. Alright, so here it is. Also with the hydrates, I got you, don't worry. you have the original BAM? I do not. Looks like some fancy designery shit. It does. Wait, I got 2 of them. Wait, do you always get 2? Oh yeah, sold in packs of 2. Okay, that's pretty sick. I didn't know that. So you get 2 sleeves for the price of 25 euros. That's pretty good. And initial impressions, I'm gonna say this is insanely high quality. Holy. Also, here's the tag. It's so sick. I love it. Plastic cover has to change. I don't know. They could maybe do like a very thin cardboard thingy, or like a paper thingy instead of the plastic. Maybe it's dependent on the manufacturer or whoever does your packing. I feel like, yeah, the plastic is it doesn't really feel too premium. So maybe they could improve on that. You're not wrong. But packs of 2, dude, that's dope. I didn't even know. I'm not gonna lie. So here's the cuff for the wrist part. Looks nice and tight. Also stretchy. No silicone or anything like that. Dude, the inside is like a microfiber cloth almost. It is super smooth. It looks very, very, very comfortable. I also can't see the seam. Or does it just like straight up not have a seam? Yeah, I cannot see a seam anywhere. That's crazy. That's pretty sick. Interesting. Inside out works well on textured pads? Is it supposed to be reversible? I don't think so, right? Wait, here's the inside. I feel like the inside would work well on glass as well. It's very soft and like almost microfiber-like. Dude, the quality goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been impressed with the quality of a sleeve so far. Only thing I've kind of been impressed by were like the seamless seams and stuff like that, but I can't even see anything here. That's pretty cool. V1 didn't have a tag, so it didn't really affect anything. Fair enough. I don't think the tag here is gonna affect you either if you wear it like on the outside of your arm. I feel like you're gonna be fine doing that. I'm guessing Raiden should be an easy task for it. Yeah. I'd say so. We can try it though. But yeah, I don't have the original one, unfortunately. A zip pouch or something? That could be pretty cool. When are you going to convert the Hien Colt? I'll convert to Hien Colt. I have a Hien that I enjoy using. I just prefer the PD170, like the PD base over everything at the moment. Do you know any cheap sleeves for Artisan Zero? I do not. I'm not a sleeve guy. This is the first like proper enthusiast sleeve that I'm trying in a long time. I have a Wallhack Pro sleeve, but that's just mainly for glass. And making a glass sleeve is kind of easy, except for the hand part. If you want like the hand part that goes all the way up to like your the base of your palm. Thoughts on the new WL mouse? The Beast G does look pretty interesting so far. They had some pretty bad issues on the print though, for the design versions on the first batch. And also some firmware issues, but apparently those have been resolved already. My unit should be here soon, so I'm gonna be able to give you my opinions on it pretty soon on both YouTube and Twitch for my initial impressions. Never used to sleep before. Thought I'd ask. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they had a statement about it. Also, I need to make sure I'm actually wearing this correctly. I'm assuming this is for like your elbow. You can see like there's a round spot for your elbow. I think that's for the elbow, right? And then the upper part. Oh, it's definitely tight. I think I'm wearing it correctly. The tag feels a bit scratchy at first. I need to like tuck the tag in so it doesn't scratch on my skin. It is definitely tight. Is it a small or medium? This is a medium. I feel like I'm wearing it wrong. How far does it go up the arm? This sleeve only goes right above your elbow. So it's like my elbow is over here, where the corner part is, and then it ends up here. It's definitely tight. I have some fraying going on that landed on my mouse pad, but I think that will resolve by itself. It feels very premium though. I will say I can feel the tag. I can feel it a lot on my arm. Yeah, might actually... Or is the tag supposed to like hang out? Oh, I think that might be why. Maybe I shouldn't tug the tag in. But yeah, the tag, when it's inside of the sleeve, I can definitely feel it. Oh wait, the tag is actually... yeah, the tag is falling off, unfortunately. Keep in mind that this is a pre-production sample, so I'm gonna have to let them know about that. I think I'm gonna remove the tag before it's too late, because it's falling off already. Is that an L7? Yeah. You got an opinion on the Mad Lion 60HE? I do not, unfortunately. It does fray mostly from the inside? Yeah. They shouldn't even have put a tag on it. It looks sick. I will say it absolutely looks sick. But it's scratching me already and it's also falling apart, so I'd rather have no tag than what I'm dealing with right now, probably. I'm just gonna cut it off. Luckily, it's stitched on very lightly, so it's very easy to remove. Yeah. Unlucky. Yeah, probably no tag is the safer option. Alright, let me try again. How do you feel about the L7? It's goated. I still call it one of the best value mice on the market. Also, camera, please focus. Holy. Yeah, I got the L7 with the Kales. I have both. The ones with Armands and Kales, and I don't prefer one over the other, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like both are really good. Yeah, my cam just like to focus at times. Alright, let me try to wear it correctly again. I don't fully understand which part of the... Oh yeah, this part of the sleeve is definitely supposed to like go on the mouse pad, right? Alright, let me try that again. Can you stop the song? It's kind of bothering. Is it bugged again? No, it's not. How do I join the giveaway? You can just do exclamation mark giveaway. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to fucking put this on correctly. So that the right part goes to where my arm's actually gonna be touching the surface. Just got home. What were we checking out? We're checking out the new Midori sleeve, the BAM V2. Recommendation for any mouse to use whilst browsing? Anything big? Nope. I don't have any recommendations for you. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about normal mice. Yeah, I'm absolutely cooked. I don't know how to word this correctly. Anyway. Recommendation for any that was the correct answer. I know, right? Yo, what's up, Astro? Are there instructions? I don't think so. From what I'm seeing on the pictures, actually no, even the pictures don't help. I just like, by looking at the pattern, I feel like this round part is supposed to go where your elbow goes so that it can flex better, and then this part that is like a different texture needs to touch your mouse pad. That's what I feel like. Or is it the other way around? Like, in just looking at the patterns, this looks like your elbow is supposed to go here, right? That's not just me, right? And that's what I'm like kind of trying to do. It's so much more comfortable without a label though. I would say it's like you said, I know, right? What's the Sony InZone mouse? It's been out for a while. I think it's like an okay mouse. I don't think it's anything special though. So yeah, the compression is definitely there. Like compared to pretty much any other sleeve I've ever tried, especially in a size medium, this one actually fits. Like this one hugs your arm. And the cuff is perfect for my size as well. It's not too tight where I'm like over compressed or anything like that. It just sits perfectly tight. Like the fit is crazy good. Just tune in, what sleeve is that? It's the Midori sleeve. The Midori BAM V2 is a pre-production sample for it. The fit is crazy good. I will say that. And in terms of mousepad compatibility, so when I have it, yeah, on the stitching part that is like vertical, on that part, it doesn't feel good at all. But on the part that is like almost like uniformly textured in all directions here, on that part it feels really good. Or like pretty good. Pretty loud though, and I do feel like I'm almost like wearing the mouse pad more than I would with my bare skin. But that's just a PD170. I can try out more pads here in a bit. In terms of breathing, I feel like my arm is getting hot already. I definitely don't feel cool. Not yet. I don't really know if it's gonna get any better though. Fit is crazy good though. I'm gonna have to try it on more mouse pads. I just still don't understand how I'm supposed to get the like this textured part to be perfectly touching my mouse pad, because I feel like it's just too far up. Can't be that difficult to wear a sleeve though, right? Alright, down to the point where the elbow part is just not where my elbow is at all. Yeah, I think we're gonna need instructions for customers. If I'm struggling with it already. From the picture that I can see here, he has the vertical stitching on top as well, so I do think I'm wearing it correctly. And then the other texture is down here and actually touching the pad. You also rebound, thanks for all, appreciate that. The circle thing is weird? Yeah, I don't understand where that's supposed to go. I feel like that's supposed to go on your elbow. But I guess not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to Midori about this one. I feel like we need some type of instructions. Maybe the inside of the elbow? I can try that. My elbow ends up in between the circles. See, that's what I did at first, but then the main part that touched my mouse pad was not the texture that's supposed to be touching the pad, or at least the texture that I think is supposed to be touching the pad. Wait, what were you suggesting again? The inside, right? Let me try that. Now then, like the this part just goes on the top. Well, let me try it just for fun. Very, very loud and scratchy. And also with a lot of friction, so I feel like that is very wrong. Liking with glass pads feel unreal. Have you not had any tracking issues so far? If so, then that's absolutely dope. About to buy the Artisan Zero. Do you think it's really that bad when it comes to arm sleeves? Yeah, I'd say so. In general, I cannot just not recommend using most sleeves out there on a Zero. I feel like I'm just a wrong person to ask that question though. I'm not a sleeves guy. Unk needs a guide to wear a sleeve. I might actually need it. I'm just confused about the elbow part. Anyway, doesn't really feel too good on the PD170, but that might just be me because I'm not used to using sleeves on a pad. It's like pretty loud though. Let me try some other pads. Fit goes crazy. I will say that. It sits super, super tight. And it doesn't feel like, what should I say? It doesn't feel unbearable or too tight. I'm gonna try the Key 83 next. Because that's also a super popular pad. Oh! Yeah, that's unusable. That is literally unusable. I'm sorry. Nope. That's the worst draggy feel I've ever felt. Let me try the other side. And then maybe also reversing it. No, that's even worse. Watching all of this is just to use a sock as my sleeve. Are you on glass? That could actually work, I'm not gonna lie. Is there any chance I can get an autograph at the IFA this year from you? Dude, if you're attending, or if I can attend, I would love to meet you, dude. That would be awesome. I might get something else than the Zero. Good idea. Can I steal your purple key? Absolutely not. Alright, I've tried reversing it now. Let's see what that's gonna feel like. probably goated on glass though. Alright, so it's better reversed on the Key 83. It's still very loud though. Yeah, this all feels horrible though. It does get slightly looser feeling after a while, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'd say it's only usable with it inside out on the V2 still. I just cannot recommend it though. Like, it's just miles better without a sleeve. It's the best sleeve I have for glass. I can definitely imagine that. Yeah, reversing the Key 83 does kind of work. Oh wait, are you attending for like business purposes or just as a consumer? I thought the IFA was like B2B only. I didn't know it was just for consumers. I didn't know it was B2C as well. Interesting. I might attend. I'm attending Gamescom a week before, so I'm only gonna be able to attend IFA if I find a sponsor. I don't have the CMO5. No, I'm sorry. Alright, let me try some more mouse pads. Surely this is gonna feel awesome on a very specific type of pad. Yeah, I didn't know it was for consumers as well. That's awesome. What's up, Mousepad? How we doing? Alright, let me try more mouse pads. Gamescom had the biggest downfall ever. We all have to go to the IFA and raid Jacob. That would be hilarious. Nah, Gamescom last year, you had Wooding, you had Lamsu, and you had so many other peripheral companies at Gamescom as well. That was pretty sick. But in terms of just the event itself, most of the halls are just random ass fucking Chinese merchandise. I was there in 2024 and I really liked it. If you can burn my arm where it touched the mouse pad, it's so annoying. Wait, you burned your arm when touching the mouse pad, dude, what? You can check them out, we're just looking for new games, fair enough. Yeah, in terms of new games, most of the IRL events are not really too awesome anymore because most of the releases are just online or reveals as well. What do you think is the best glass mouse pad that I can buy on AliExpress? No clue, dude, I'm sorry. Sniffer? What are we sniffing at? Okay, let me try like a super smooth pad. We can try some of the Aperion pads. Smells like a good stream. That was pretty smooth. I burned my arm at work on 150-degree hot water, and now it's annoying me on my. Oh shit, dude! I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe I need to go this year and check out your mice and raid Jakku. Would be pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Jer is gonna be at Gamescom as well, by the way. I'm gonna be attending together with Jer. Mouse pads fall on the fucking floor, unlucky. I have the S2P here, Quantum Edition. Let me try this with a sleeve. That feels really good. Especially compared to the Key 83. I mean, there's still some dragging going on, and it sounds a tiny bit like sandpaper, but that feels pretty good. Yeah, that's usable for sure. So you can definitely use it on the S2P. Vertically and horizontally. It is usable. It's just not buttery smooth, you feel me? It's just using it with my normal skin feels better, but if you have like huge sweating issues and humidity issues, it might be the move. A 14 stream streak? I'm coming for the 50? Hell yeah. Gamescar is 1 hour away with train, so it's chill as fuck. That's awesome. Yeah, that is definitely worth attending, I'd say so. Especially on the Wednesday afternoon on the press day. You can get tickets publicly for that. What is wrong with my camera today? Let me try my focus. Something is happening to my cam.
I'm about to come.
Dude, what the fuck? Gio with the 2 gifted, thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Dude, my cam is just tripping. I'm gonna fucking turn it off and on again. Yo, Gia, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. Alright, does it want to focus now? It does not. Holy shit, what's happening? Okay, that's crazy. Can you gift me a mouse? If you pay for shipping and everything, yeah, I'm down. You've been a crazy supporter. I don't know what's happening with my cam. Dude, it just goes in and out of focus at the same time. Dude, what's happening? Did that just straight up fix it? I just had to clean the lens. Oh, wow. Fuck me. Alright, anyway. That was a joke, but I would pay for shipping and stuff? Yeah, I'm down. I just can't promise to ship it within like a week or so. I'm just gonna... Oh my god, it's not focusing. Maybe it's the mousepad. It might just be the mousepad. Alright, so here's the law on the Blitz. I'm getting dizzy, I'm so sorry, dude. I forgot how not hard this pad is. Holy shit, what is happening to my camera? This is getting really annoying. Maybe it's the infrared sensor? Let me put on the whole area focus actually. I feel like that should fix it, right? Anyway. On the Blitz, it tugs a lot. Your new mic on your video is so good now. Thank you so much, dude. I'm glad you appreciate it. Dude, I was shocked when I was rewatching one of my older videos yesterday. And it just sounded and looked like shit compared to what my videos look like now. It's actually insane. Yeah, this feels pretty bad. Yeah, so far I'm not really convinced about the cloth compatibility. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to store so many mouse pads after the stream. Here's a Type 99. That's unusable. I can't even move my arm. Yeah, I legit don't know a single cloth pad that you're gonna be able to use this for. Do you keep every mouse pad you own, or do you sell them if you don't use them? Some of my mice I do sell, and mouse pads I just bring to Switzerland, like the Swiss LAN event that we have, and just give them away. Alright, I'm gonna try it inside out. I feel like this could work actually. Let me try it like this. Yeah, inside out actually works. I hadn't watched you for a while and I looked up your channel and it didn't sound like you. I can imagine, dude. Yeah, this definitely works inside out. Alright, so the BAM V2 inside out on the Type 99. It works. Let me try it inside out with the Blitz again. Alright, that is like somewhat usable inside out. Still like very tuggy though. Would you sell your IEMs? Yeah, I do have some IEMs that I would be down to sell. I don't use them at all. Nah, not really. Still very draggy. Alright, I feel like I'm over testing cloth pads at this point. V1 on 0. Let me try the 0. That's gonna be the last pad I'm testing. You bought some new IEMs? Which one did you get? Inside out, it's not designed to be used inside out. It's just a thing that sleeve players do. Let me try this one. Okay, so in the normal direction, it definitely doesn't work. And then maybe let me try it inside out. Nah, I cannot. I can't even move my arm. No, I can't recommend it on this 0. Either it's just that different or you're just built different. Never heard about those IEMs, not gonna lie. Do you have a list of mice you sell at the moment? No, I do not. A lot of them I need to keep for comparisons, but some I don't ever use again. Let me try it on glass, and then we can get into the XPAD. Get that trash away, dude. That's crazy. The surface is good. Dimensions are pretty bad though. And price isn't really that good either. And neither is the packaging. I like the surface though. Fake glass. I mean, obviously it's perfect on glass. It's not like glass is the easiest to use a sleeve on. Any info on the artisan sleeve? Never even heard about it. Fake glass is hilarious though. Yeah, I mean obviously it works on glass. I don't feel like I've ever tried a sleeve that doesn't feel good on glass. That feels great in glass. What are you talking about, dude? This mousepad is like you're doing it with your dog. Yes, you do it, but it's your dog, you know? What the fuck? I think bro might just be a racer hater. That's a crazy ass fucking comment though, I'm not gonna lie. Being tested by a few people in the Discord apparently. Interesting. Looking for a better one that with the keyboard for my Zero. I don't know how people use the Artisan Zero with sleeves. I do not understand. We've lost a plot. I think we might have. It's hilarious. Oh my god. By the way, Max Gaming updated the shipping dates on the PD170. This is gonna be freaking enormous news for like 2 people in chat right now. Actually, you know what? Probably 20. Let me show you. They updated it to be releasing in 2 days. So if you guys want a PD170, the best mousepad that has ever been made so far, for like speedy cloth pads, like very consistent cloth pads, it should start shipping in 2 days. I might order it together with the freaking Artisan sweeper, so I have a backup unit. I want to see what the sweeper is like. Oh, I want to show you something else. Something that I got from Shun. I asked Shun for PULSAR merchandise that I could wear at events that I will be attending this year. And I got a freaking PULSAR esports jersey and it's freaking goated. I fucking love it so much. I'm gonna take really good care of this one. It's so sick. Dude, I feel like PULSAR should just lock in and start selling merch. I feel like it would sell very well in our scene. Oh my god, that was an accident. You should ask for the jacket. Dude, I would. PULSAR jacket is actually so good. Do you have a picture of it? I have to go, I have to build a PC for a friend? Hell yeah, dude, enjoy that. Enjoy the build. Thanks for stepping by, dude. Love you, man. Yeah, I love it. Dude, PULSAR does marketing so well. Marketing and graphics. How's the PD170 compared to the Zero? Noticeably faster and also just harder than any variant. Like, it's rock hard, literally. UFN EXE, thanks for following, appreciate that. Also, I've noticed something interesting about my PD170. I've been mating the shit out of it for like, how long have I used it? I think in total I've used it for 1 month, 1.5 months straight. Yeah, something like that. The part here at the bottom where I rest my arm at, it's getting rough. It feels like it's getting more and more textured. Like the fabric is kind of like fraying. And then up here where I just use the mouse normally, it's just smooth. So that's something that I've been looking out for. And something that I wanted to mention to you guys. But yeah, let's have a look at the XPAD Mini. Pretty interested in checking this out. I really need to lock back in on Osu. Also, for anyone in chat, you can always do ! giveaway for the giveaway that we got going on Discord. It's gonna end pretty soon. It's gonna end in like an hour. And it's for a full-on custom Orient's mousepad. a handmade mouse pad in Japan. Gotta descale your arms? Real. Just my fish skin. I'm just freaking Namori at this point. Is there a dead pixel on the cam or is the lens dirty? Where is it? Is it like somewhere here? I need to clean my sensor. I don't have a sensor cleaning kit though yet. I'm gonna need to order one. Yeah, I think I have a tiny speck of dust covering my sensor somewhere. Alright, let's check it out. If you got any friends who are interested in the unboxing experience and checking out the XPAD Mini, go get them now. Also, we currently are pushing for a partner, as you can see in the stream title over on Twitch. And to get partner, we need 75 average viewers for 6 streams. And we got 2 out of those 6 already, and it needs to be within a month as well. So if you guys want to help out and help some friends come over and check out the stream, I'd be so happy for that. I'd really appreciate that. Because I really do want to reach Twitch partner. Alright, here it is. Yeah, it's Hall Effect. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So that's the unboxing experience. That's sick. Nice and protected inside of the foam. Then you have 4 rubber pads underneath to give it some good grip. Yeah, simple, very nice. I like it. So do some pics of a jacket. Yeah, I'll check it out after. There you go. Here's what it looks like from beneath. Here's the USB-C port. It looks not too tight. I feel like you can get a lot of cables in there, but it also sits a bit far in. So I hope you're not gonna have any issues with like your aftermarket cables. But yeah, it has 3 buttons. The switches feel pretty light. And then you have 2 buttons up here, the LCD screen. And then you have a knob that you can also click. It's pretty sick. With this I can click on clicker faster. Exactly. That's what it's made for. Sound is solid as well. I like it. It looks so sick though with the RGB bar on the top. It's definitely on the lighter side. I mean the pad itself, I can wait for you. It's 53 grams. I mean, that's a pretty good reference point for you. Like most mice are around that range. Except for mine. Oh, that was like... Wait, is my mouse that light? Or do I need to use the freaking thingy here? Alright, it is calibrated correctly. Let me check that again. Wait, is my L7 that fucking... Is my L7 36 grams? Just because I removed the skates and sanded the base? Holy shit, dude. 36.5 grams is crazy. Yeah, shout out to fucking M-Chills, dude. That's crazy. I didn't know that was 36 grams. That is crazy fucking light. Interesting. Oh, was it because I swapped the battery? Did I swap the battery? Oh yeah, I swapped the battery, that's why. It's the normal L7 Ultra. I'm sorry, I swapped the battery, that's why, I forgot. I thought I only swapped it over with the L7 Ultra. On the Ultra Plus. Now that's the normal L7 Ultra. Here's the Ultra Plus. My Ultra Plus with the swap battery is 38.6. With the normal battery, dude, it's a lot more. It's like 45. But with the swap battery, it's 38.6. It's a 130 milliamp hour battery. But this one I didn't sand. This one I just put on the dot skates and called it a day. Is that your favorite mouse? I don't really have a favorite mouse. It's a good one though. Like both the L7 Ultra and the Ultra Plus are really good. Can you do a sound test? Oh, I definitely will do that. I kind of thought the macro pad was gonna match the box color. I mean, it does. It's white. The green parts or just the RGB? What is it? Midori Band V2? It's an arm sleeve. I'll make sure to do a sound test for sure. But off topic, I heard that mouse has one of the lowest motion latency. It's a pretty low click latency that our things measured. Like a very low click latency. Does the XPAD feel nice? It feels very high quality. Like very, very high quality. I'm gonna have to check the cable as well. Check Discord, I will. Oh, it's that one. That's sick. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Very sick. How much did the L7 Ultra Plus weigh at? Mine is 38 grams because I swapped the battery. Normally it's like 45. War Dogs? I don't think I've heard about that. Alright, let's check the rest of the box. What's all in here? I wouldn't say it's like super heavy. But I also don't think it's gonna slide around in game because the silicone feet are very sturdy. We'll have to see what it's gonna be like in game. Alright, so inside of the packaging, you get a booklet about the functionalities of the whole thing. How to use it and how to go through all the menus. I think you can do everything in the menu if you wanted to. If you don't want to use the WebDriver. Nice. Here's like an overlook of all of the settings. It goes like super in depth in the guide actually. That's pretty cool. Then what else do we have in here? Get a sticker, a PULSAR Lab sticker. Also, this is $40 US, by the way, and it claims to have one of the lowest latency that I've ever seen from a macro pad like this. I can pull up the tweet real quick. So it should have about an average of 0.1 millisecond latency at a 100k scan rate, like a max 100k scan rate, and also just true 8K polling. Feel like you would like it? Let me check War Dogs. Here's the announcement though for the XPAD Mini. Here's the US price, which is $40 US. And you can get it in 3 different colors as well. You can get it in white, pink, which looks freaking sick, and then also a turquoise. And then for the EU, it's going to be a bit more expensive at 50 euros. Hey, what's War Dogs? War Dogs game on Steam. What's that? It's like a Battlefield Call of Duty hybrid thingy. 3 teams. Zone control. I mean, it looks dope. It's just like, it looks like every new shooter announcement trailer ever. It looks more like a simulator, right? Not so arcadey. Like more milsim. Yeah, I mean, I guess it looks kind of cool. Not really for me though, I think. For me, XPAD Mini is a little too light, so it moves. Yeah, I can imagine. 50 grams is not that heavy. Not that heavy. The silicone thingies should probably make up for it though. I'm gonna have to see what's in like in game though. Also depends a lot on your desk, like how good the grip of on your desk is. Do you have 2 XPAD minis? No, I only have 1. No, that's the same box. I only have this one. Have you talked about the custom keyboard yet on stream? No, I have not. And I'm probably gonna wait with doing it until the video is out. Get like a collector's card. Oh yeah, the back design's pretty cool. Yeah. I guess that's kind of it. Also the cable, we're gonna have to look at the cable. Cable's probably gonna be very stiff for performance. I can imagine. I would prefer a cable that is not stiff for a keypad. But yeah, this is, oh yeah, this is super stiff. Don't know if I'm gonna like that personally. For performance is definitely the way to go, like for shielding. But for a keypad, I feel like because it's so light, it can move the keypad around. Just deferring, thanks for follow, appreciate that. You can move it around, but it's just suboptimal. Oh, it's insanely stiff. I mean, you can see it. Makes sense for shielding, but I don't think I'm gonna like that. We're gonna see some Osu in stream. I might have to, dude. Some insanely rare Osu gameplay. I need to fucking install it, by the way. On my Windows version I'm on right now, I don't even have Osu installed. Osu stream bring out the drawing pad? Yeah, of course. I'm never not gonna play with a tablet on Osu. Alright, let me plug this into the back of my PC. Ow. Alright, it's plugged in. Looks pretty sick. Yeah, it looks sick. I think XPAD is more worth it than the wooding. How much does the wooding cost? Yeah, it's $40 US. I have no clue how the menu works. QWE? Oh, you have 5 different profiles. Interesting. Yeah, I use CXC, so that's perfect. Kind of cool that it has a preset for that, I guess. I wonder what all you can do for the knob? That's a great question. Probably just like sensitivity, like rapid trigger sensitivity, so you can like hold down a button and then change the sensitivity or something like that. Oh no, wait, that's just volume. Oh yeah, it's controlling the volume on my PC. Yeah, so by default it's just volume. Game volume? Yeah, game volume could be pretty sick. Alright, so what do... You can lock the keys if you hold that button and press the other one. Okay, and what happens when I do this? Nothing. Okay, it's just volume again. Okay, I'm gonna have to open the WebDriver and see. I might even have to look at the guide. Normal OO is $40 US, RGB OO is 50. I didn't know they differentiated between RGB and non-RGB. Yeah, I feel like if this is the same price, I feel like this is a great competitor. I prefer the looks of this one so far. Oh yeah, the sound test? We'll have to do the sound test first. Let's do a sound test. This might make Wooding upgrade the OO, yeah, depending on what people are feeling about it so far. Might have them... Might make Wooding have to make a V2. Can you play a game for me? I need to see you in this. I will. I'll download Osu again. Or maybe I can copy my folder from my other Windows. Oh, let me check. Microphone. And then I'm gonna pause my music. A browser game? Hell no. Mouse Cassie? Nope. Alright, here we go. Geometry Dash? Yeah, exactly. That's actually a game this is meant for. One of the games. It sounds okay. What is ticking? Is my mic... Wait, test? Is my mic ticking? No, it's not. Ticking is just it's just the sound of the pad. It's just the Hall effects, which just don't really sound that good. What's this mini keyboard for? It's an extension of your... It's meant for rhythm games. If you have like a normal mechanical keyboard, but you want a macro pad for rhythm games, you can just get this instead of buying a whole new keyboard. Yeah, it's not the best sounding. I think most people are still going to be able to enjoy it though. Alright, let's have a look at the WebDriver. I assume you're gonna be able to do most stuff like just with the buttons as well though, right? Are so many Geometry Dash players use O3C or UU? Yeah, the SEO device and the UU. Those are like the two most popular ones. Let me check. Profile switching. Performance. You can optimize input response speed through precise adjustments. In the performance menu, settings vary depending on whether rapid trigger is on or off. How to set. Press and hold the knob for 2 seconds to enter the menu. Okay. So then you get into a menu and then you can scroll between the menus here. So you have performance, settings, key count, key map, and profile. So let's go into the performance. Then actuation point. You can change your actuation point, and this is for the press distance. I think for Osu I had one, oh, I don't remember, 150, no, 0 0.5, 0. I don't even remember anymore. I think 0.65 or something like that. Because I kept on accidentally tapping. I'm gonna try 0.6 or 0. I don't even know what I want to try first. I'm gonna try 0.65. Maybe like 0.5? I don't even know anymore. Depends on my timing. I'm gonna try 0.5. How do I change to the other? Why does it go red when I hold this one? How can I change the upstroke? I might have to just use the WebDriver. I think it's going to be a lot easier for most people. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hop into WebDriver. Now you can use it as like just a macro keypad as well, but it's mainly for rhythm games. Like it has crazy specs. I have a package, you know, nice and compact, well protected. If you can make the wheel Spotify or game volume, that would be a fire macro pad. I hope you can do that. That would be pretty sick. I heard you like RGB. I know, right? Honestly, I like it on this keypad. I don't mind it. I just don't like the cable. It's so fucking stiff. Let me try PULSAR WebDriver. Yeah, Stream Decks were super fucking expensive. I only bought one back in the days because I could get it used, and it was pretty affordable. Wait, can you not use the WebDriver with this? I thought this had WebDriver support. There's a joystick mode? That's crazy. No software required. LCD is more than a status display. Upload your own GIFs, images. Yeah, how do I do that? XPAD software. No, it's just a WebDriver. Web version. Connect. Oh, now I found it. There you go. All right. So here you can change freaking everything. First of all, I'm going into dark mode. Do you have RGB for the keys? I'm gonna turn the effect down a bit. Maybe the brightness a bit as well. That's a bit much. Yeah, you have tons of options here. A heat map when touching? Oh shit, what did you... Oh my god, what did I click? Oh, you can even see what's being displayed on the screen up in the top right corner. That's pretty cool. Is there like no effect when you just like press it? Heat map is kind of weird. Oh yeah, touch. Ah, and then you can change it like that. All right. Reactive. I just use the freaking normal thingy. Simple. There you go. And then you can change the colors as well. Pretty neat. It's like a supercharged SEO device, OTC, pretty much. You summed it up perfectly, actually. They got fucking bongo cat gifts, that's hilarious. Oh my god. That's fucking funny. Oh my god, they got fucking images for when you're holding two buttons as well, that's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you can change anything that's on screen. You can even put on a screensaver. Pretty cool. And it's super, super intuitive as well, and you can just upload pictures here. Wait, there's an Aimers GIF? That's fucking sick. Fucking Aimers by default. So is the sensor offset not good on the A9 Mini? Nope, it doesn't work. I straight up lied in my video. I had to update it with a pinned comment. I feel like you're getting a lot for your money here. The screen is like endlessly customizable as well. I have a key count as well. Pretty sick. Here's a closer look. Pretty funny. Drink for the sins, that's fucking crazy, but I got you. Max Gaming Warehouse is 15 minutes away with car from me? That's fucking crazy. I might be visiting the compound pretty soon, actually. Hopefully I'll be able to get the chance. Alright, so here are the keybinds. What profile I'm on right now? I want just... Can you delete profiles? I don't think so. I'm gonna go profile 1. CXC is what I use, so that's what I'm gonna keep it at. Oh, I need to change the LED again. Oh, okay. I'll do this, then touch, reactive. Actually, wide. And then purple. Maybe turn the brightness down a bit. Yeah. Then key map, I'm fine with that. You can even overwrite your keys with the different profiles. That's pretty sick. Then performance. I'm gonna set it all to the same thing. Oh, I would love if you could customize one of the buttons here. Can you do that? No, you can't customize any of the keys up here. Can you? No. That would have been sick, because restarting is gonna suck with this keypad. I would love if you could customize one of those buttons so you can restart the, like, your beat map. Yeah, no custom knob either. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I wish you could customize the other buttons as well. Maybe there could be like a disclaimer where you need to tick a box and then say I'm okay with not having the onboard functionalities. And then being able to customize that shit up here. Yo, sorry, thanks for following, appreciate that. That could be pretty sick. Because I restart beat maps so fucking often. I feel like it's gonna be a bit annoying with the keypad. Alright, so it's a default switch. I'm gonna calibrate it. Only the select keys will be calibrated. Press and release the key. Okay, so it's just like a calibrating procedure. Okay. Then actuation point, I'm gonna set it to... I don't even know what I want to set it to. I like having a bit of a higher actuation point on rhythm games, like 0.65. Would anyone use the onboard settings? It's so much easier to do in the WebDriver, and I agree. I personally wouldn't really do it on board. What the fuck is range tap? I mean, I know what rapid trigger is, and I definitely want it. I just don't understand what range... Oh, range top! Oh, okay. So that's how far up you want your fucking rapid trigger to go. I want it all the way. Or do I? Maybe just at my actuation point? Yeah, maybe just at my actuation point. Yeah, probably at my actuation point. Dude, the visualization on the WebDriver goes crazy. That makes it so easy to understand. That's really good. Yeah, that's really, really good. Is L7 Pro worth buying because of the new switches? The Pro doesn't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. It's just the Ultra now. The Ultra and the... Yeah, no, just the Ultra, right? I can recommend it. The new switches are absolutely fine. No issues with them, and they feel good. Sound good as well. Range bottom? I guess that's just like the max distance. For me, it... Like, as soon as I press it, somewhere around here. Oh yeah, so it's just like a dead zone. You're just creating your own dead zone. I'd set it just somewhere around here. Like 3.8, just to be safe, to have a bit of a dead zone. I love the visualization on the keypad, I'm not gonna lie, this is awesome. Alright, 0.65 top. Release? Either 0.4 or maybe 0.5 even. The switches are pretty light. I think I'm gonna go with like 0.5. I slider brake a shit ton, so I don't want it to release too early. I'll give it a 0.5. Which you're using now on stream is the L7 Ultra. The normal one. Like the non-plus. Rapid trigger press. I feel like that should just be like pretty much instant, right? Oh wait, if I turn this down, it's gonna... Wait, how do I set up continuous rapid trigger though? So that I can keep on actuating it. Or is there just no continuous rapid trigger? Or is that under advanced keys maybe? That's SOCD. Dynamic keystroke, mod tap. What is US? Ultra shot? That's probably just spamming your button and toggle switch. Macro settings. Setting, 8K pulling. Calibration I already did. Gamepad functionality is crazy. Dude, there's so many functions. It's fucking insane. They're the black shell green dot Kales, the new Kale opticals. They're really good. Check for update. Already on latest version. All right. I don't understand how I set up continuous rapid trigger. Oh shit! Did it delete my settings? No, it did not. Wait, it did. It totally did. Do I need to save it somehow? 0.65. Yo, 0.65. Maybe it's the top range I need to change. I like both. I don't prefer one over the other. I like both of them. I think my visualization is fucked now, right? I can't change any of the sliders anymore. Do I just need to put in the value manually? Oh no, disabled rapid trigger, that's why. Ah shit, okay. I feel like there's a bit of a bug going on with the WebDriver. What's the giveaway? Is it a RTX 5090? Totally, dude, totally. Now you can do exclamation mark giveaway. Wait, now it's back to continuous rapid trigger. Oh, so they call it the rapid trigger press, like how far you need to press it down to actuate again. Alright, now I get it. I'll probably keep it the same as like my actuation distance. Or should I just keep it like 0.4? I feel like 0.2 is a bit too sensitive for my likings. Dude, the visual, I have said it like 7 times already, but the visualization is really good. I think I'm gonna play like that. 0.65. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. So if you want to use my profile, I can... it's a file. Okay, I can't share that in chat. Unlucky. Did it keep my settings though? Yeah, it did. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Looks sick. I like it. I think I'm actually gonna try and see if I can just straight up copy paste my freaking OSU folder so that I don't have to re-download all my beatmaps and all my settings and my skins and everything. Just need to find out where my game is located. It's not in that folder. It's also not in that folder. Dude, where's it located at? Fuck. Where is OSU laser folder located? File storage. App data? Here's a Wado. Missed 2 hours of stream. How's this leave? It's great on glass. On most cloth pads, I couldn't really get it to work, except if I put it inside out. I tried like 8 different types of mouse pads.
Nice car.
It felt very draggy on most of the mouse pads, but that might just be me, because I'm not really used to using arm sleeves on cloth. The fit is phenomenal though. The fit is phenomenal. The quality is phenomenal. The tag does look super sick, but unfortunately mine ripped off pretty much instantly. That, and also it scratched my arm like crazy when it was inside the sleeve. It felt very uncomfortable. At least it looks good. But yeah, the quality of the sleeve itself is nice. And you also get 2 sleeves per pack. That's also pretty sick. What's your thoughts on the PD170? Best mousepad ever made. Super consistent, and I find it more consistent than glass even. For my personal likings, especially when pressing into the pad. I feel like the change of friction isn't really that big. What's up, Adrian? Thanks for following though. Appreciate it. Laser is stable? I'm a laser guy. File storage. Okay, it's 100%. App data, percent. OSU. Okay, let me check. Users. Jake. App data. Local. No, it's app data and then OSU. Why can I not see the folder? Show hidden items? I do have it. Is it in local? Yeah, OSU laser. There it is. Alright, I have my folder. I'm gonna download laser real quick. And then copy paste it over. It doesn't work on pads like the PD170 either. It felt pretty draggy on the PD170 even. It works, but I don't think I'd recommend it over not using a sleeve. Except if you are like, if you have a crazy humid environment where you just sweat a lot. Are clicks tactile like faster or normal? Because I'm looking today at buying the L7 Ultra. They're a tiny bit more tactile than the Omrons. They're still pretty spammable though. You're not heavy. Holy shit, my game is so fucking loud. I need to freaking log in real quick. All right. Local app data. And then OSU laser. I wasn't using sleeves for like the past 6 to 8 months, but I'm slowly getting back into using sleeves since it's getting really hot here, so glad it feels more consistent. I don't really know if it's... I mean, it's definitely gonna be consistent. I just don't know if you're gonna really like it. Alright, what's going on with my freaking copy? All the beat maps stored. Let me check the freaking website again. By default, Osu Laser stores beatmap, skins, and score replays in, yeah, just the Osu folder in app data Osu, percent app data, percent, and then, there, oh, now I get it, okay. That's a totally different folder than what I was looking at. Alright. It's app data roaming Osu. Let me just fucking copy. What the fuck? I can't copy paste the file. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. I have users. Jake. Then app data roaming. Osu. There you go. Alright. I tried using a sleeve with a glove on it, but it's way too much. Shit becomes damp. I can imagine. I don't really know any people who play sleeves on ClothPad anymore. The only guy I know who probably still does it is going to be Selig, and I don't talk to Selig pretty much ever. Dude, holy shit, why is this fucking copy taking so long? Alright. Let me get my fucking tablet. CTL 472, my beloved. With a custom skin. Goated. Well, the Kibu sleeve, but using it with a wall hack sleeve, so am I rating for now? Always use the sleeves with a glove. Oh, yeah. I get what you mean. The only sleeve I tried with a glove that didn't make my mouse slip was the Wallhack Pro one. Alright, let me see if this is just gonna work first try. I'm fucking praying. Osu. Uh-oh, I think my laser isn't starting. I think that messed up my install. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna have to reinstall my laser real quick. I messed it up. let's try that again. What's the Pulsar Osu key? Or is it your first time using it? It's my first time checking it out right now, yeah. First run setup. The web driver is really good so far. I can highly recommend the web driver. I wouldn't really do the settings just on the keypad itself, although you can do all the settings just on the pad. I'm looking to get one, but don't know if it's worth it if I already have a GT60. I feel like if you already have one, you're not really gonna need it. It's super cute, it actually is, look at it. You can fully customize it as well. It's hilarious. But you can customize the screen fully. Pretty sick. And it sounds pretty good as well. Can you please show me Thorn and Saiwu mouse side by side? I don't know where my normal Thorn is, and I can't really show the Thorn V2. Alright, let me see if my settings are correct, and if my tablet area is correct as well. No, it's not. It's fully messed up. What about my beat maps? Nope, no beat maps. Alright, I'll have to fix my game real quick. Oh, what's up, Cat? How we doing? Alright, let me fix that real quick. Percent app data percent. Then Osu. Then over here I need to go into Osu roaming. Where is it? There it is. Okay, and then I just try to fucking copy paste everything, I guess. Wait, cache, files. I guess it's just files. Alright, I'm gonna copy paste the entire folder. Yet again. Can you please show me? Ah, we already talked about that. How's the review so far? It's pretty good. I'm gonna say for $40 it's absolutely worth it. But if you already have a keypad or a holophonic keyboard, probably not gonna be worth checking out for you unless you really want the absolute max performance. If you already have a holophonic keyboard or a type of macro pad, I feel like this is more of a novelty item. But if you don't have a holophonic keyboard or a keypad and you play like rhythm games and you take it pretty seriously, I can highly recommend it. The web driver is goated, the screen is sick. The silicone feet seem to be really solid, and you can also do everything on board if you wanted to. It's a high quality product for sure. And I feel like it's a really good competitor to the Uwu. Is that you were drawing? No, it's not. It's just a picture I got off of a manga from Sonic that I just made turn into an SVG and got a print for you. Alright, let me see if this is gonna work. Dude, why is this copy taking so long? It's only like 70 megabytes. Yeah, $40 is only in the US. For Europe, it's 50 euros. Unfortunately. Certified EU moment. Alright, please tell me my Osu's gonna work now. It's not. As soon as I copy over all my files, it just fucking breaks itself. Marvel Rival stream today? Probably not. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I need a bit more time for myself. Yeah, I can't get my laser to work if I import all of my beat maps. I think I'm gonna try one last time and just copy my files and nothing else. I'm gonna have to fucking uninstall it again. Uninstall Osu laser, uninstall. And then I delete my Osu folder. Are you on Linux? Nah, I'm on Windows. Alright. And then files. Osu, files. And then just copy paste everything. What did the readme say? It said, important readme. If you want to back up your game files, please back up the entirety of this directory. If you want to delete all your game files, files directory inside stores all the raw pieces of your beatmap skins and replays. Yeah, beatmap skins and replays. That's all I care about. Alright. Let's try that again. Nope. It just doesn't work. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to start from scratch and download new beatmaps. Either that or I'm gonna give up and go eat dinner and actually enjoy my time. Because I'm getting a bit frustrated right now. This is getting pretty annoying. Yeah, I'm trying to fucking back up all of my beatmaps and get it into my new Windows, and I just cannot get it to work. It fucking sucks, dude. And I don't want to download everything again. Also my fucking skins and everything. I feel like I'm just gonna... So my entire PC just almost crashed. I unplugged the XPAD and that fixed it. I feel like I'm either having issues with the XPAD or my PC. You're 99% cooked. I might just be, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, this is either an XPAD issue or my PC issue. I think it's my PC. We had a lag. Yeah. My entire PC just froze. Let me try plugging the XPAD into a different slot. Driver issue? Might just be, I don't know. Now it's working fine again. Yeah, I can't get beatmap copying to work. Dude, why is that an issue? I feel like Laser is normally freaking goated. Why can you just not export your stuff and import it into the new version of Laser? That's pretty bad. Like that's really bad. I'm gonna give up here. I'll set up Osu tomorrow and maybe play Osu on stream tomorrow. Install and set up Osu. We'll do that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna give up here. Wait, yeah, supposedly the BSG is releasing today, or maybe it actually already released. You can't export files from Laser, you need a tool for it? That is fucking stupid. But is there a tool that works? Osu Laser export tool? There is a tool. Yo, that is so stupid. Holy shit. That's crazy. I'll look at that tomorrow. That looks like a lot of work. Only thing that worked for me was Setup Wizard. Interesting. What mouse recommend for a palm gripper? Dude, there's a billion mice you could use. Anything that's a bit bigger and maybe an ergo mouse. Like the Adria V4M, that type of stuff. Alright. Let me check all of this out real quick. Okay. Yeah, I've got to end stream here. I'm gonna try and set up Osu tomorrow, but I'm done. I need to go cook, eat, and then I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night. I'll try the Osu exporter next time. It released? Oh hell yeah. WL Mouse added a suggestion for your hand size and grip style to their website. That's pretty sick, yeah. For the casuals, that's really nice. Alright, I'm gonna dip here. It looks pretty dope, but I'm having issues with my Osu, so I'll set it up for next stream. But yep, see you guys. Thanks for stepping by. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the follows. Shout out to Gia for the 2 gifted. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow again. Yep, see you guys. Peace out. Also check out the latest review on YouTube. Alright, bye guys. Peace out.